Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys, let's see who's here. Drop a comment. Welcome. Right. Bye. Yo, guys, welcome, welcome. Yeah, drop a like on the video, guys. Good to see you all. Let's see who's here. I'll start breaking down in a second. I've not been trading London really. I've traded a little bit with the guys in the mentorship, like posting some charts and stuff, but it's like we're just chilling now. We're just chilling. We're relaxing, ready for next week. But yeah, you can kind of tell that the market's like the sort of the volume and momentum starting to sort of slow down in London session. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. I'm only going to be on for an hour today. I've got somewhere to be in about an hour. So we'll try and catch something. I'll be on for like an hour and 15, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys. But yeah, good to see you all. Basic, welcome, bro. Dilo, welcome. Yeah, welcome, guys. Yeah, cheers for the likes. Appreciate you all. Any questions, guys? Put it in the chat as well. Let me know if you've got any questions. So basically, you know, Nasdaq has had a push down. I mean, the only thing I can really see on Nas is if Nasdaq can sort of, I don't know, maybe reflip bullish from this level. But you know, we're coming into a big level of support here. The only thing I can really see is if maybe a half risk can set up from this level, maybe on the 15-minute time frame. But I'd prefer to see Nasdaq actually form some structure after this sell-off. So that's really what I'm interested on Nasdaq. Maybe if it can, you know, maybe create some support here to buy back up. But the only thing that I'm really looking for on Nas is maybe these lows to get taken. So that's probably the only thing I can really see on Nasdaq for now. Let it do its thing for the next 15-30 minutes. You know, it's coming into a 30-minute level of support all the way down here. So could it start pushing higher on the 15 closure? Potentially. That's the only thing I can really see on Nasdaq. Gold is looking a little bit better, just because there's a clear range here. You know, you can see, look, okay, gold created a resistance up here. Okay, it's created a clear support down here. So for now, gold is within this range. And the only thing I can really say on gold is maybe I can get a break out of this range and then I can look to trade it. But for now, like I say, the only thing I can really do is wait for a breakout above or below, or trade within the range if it sets up for a little half risk trade. Okay, so possibilities, let me get off that, let me connect it. Possibilities here on gold are, okay, if I can break above, I'm going to be looking for buys. If I can break below, I'm going to be looking for sells. Anything within the range, I'd want it to sort of set up or reject these levels. Okay, it's as simple as that, really. Like I said, there's no need to overcomplicate it. There's no need to overcomplicate the charts. That's literally all it needs to be. Targets, there's targets above and below. Clear, look at these highs above to trade into. Perfect. Same to the downside. Perfect targets to the downside, look. So you can clearly see that I've got some good targets and I've got good areas to trade from. Okay. So let's see how gold wants to form at these levels and see if I can catch something. Yeah, cheers to the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Smash a follow or smash a follow if you haven't already. Any questions, let me know. Hello, my friend Ben. Good to see you, man. How would you decide if a break above wouldn't liquidity sweep reverse down? Well, Andrew, it depends, mate. I mean, if there's areas to trade into, then yeah. If it breaks out and takes targets, then no. Because, you know, you could, if I break above and I've still got targets to trade into to the left, I'll buy. If it takes liquidity as a breakout, then no, I wouldn't. Because then it could just fake out. So yeah, I mean, I don't just buy on grabs because then you're going to get faked out. Do you think gold will hit 4,500? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of inevitable, but yeah. Yo, Jamie, good to see you, man. The thing is, like, gold's just left a lot of liquidity up there to take out. I mean, it's left these highs at all-time highs, and it's left these highs here. I think any sort of bullish closure is going to push gold higher. Gold's just bullish. I mean, when gold's at all-time highs, any sort of bullish continuation that you see, whether it's a bullish 15-minute, 30-minute range breakout, yeah, you're likely to see all-time highs again. So yeah, that's my range for now. I'm watching this and this. Quite a big range, but I mean, that's all I've got to work with. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's not at all-time highs. There's still all-time highs to take, Andrew. These here are all-time highs. They're still targets now. They're new targets now. Do you still think gold is in an uptrend? I think, to be honest with you, I think my grandma could look at this chart and tell me it's an uptrend. Yeah, it's a clear uptrend. I'm only joking. Of course it is. Come on. Yo, Blaster, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Nate, how's it going, man? Hey, Joe, let's see some X... Yeah, let's go, man. Let's see if we can catch something. I'm still open to sells. I'm still open to sells if it breaks below this level. If it breaks below here, I'll take sells on gold. Yeah, if it breaks above, I'll take buys. But I'm not just open to breakouts. I'm open to buys from this level and sells from this level too. So, so if gold can, if gold can reject these levels, I'll buy. Or if it can reject here, I'll sell. Like, I'm not just open to breakout trades. There's more opportunities within. Can you ask what my lifestyle is like? Like, what do I do on a day-to-day basis? How many trades do you take per day? 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 to 2 trades per day. Is trading hard if you make it hard? I mean, I keep it very simple. I think a lot of people who get into trading, they try to overcomplicate it because they feel like they need to be profitable. But it's the opposite. With trading, you need to keep it as simple as possible. The more simple you keep it, the better your execution is going to be. Yeah, exactly. This is basically what my analysis looks like all the time. I'll have an area to buy from, an area to sell from, and I've got targets to trade into. Yeah, exactly. You overcomplicated it for years. As soon as you went simple, it clicked. Yeah, it does. A lot of people come to me to... a lot of people come from... Well, a lot of people who I mentor, they come from overcomplicating it. And when they actually start learning what I show them and keeping it simple with like literally 2 levels, they understand that you don't really need to overcomplicate it to be successful. Yeah, it is a big thing, and it is, when you're coming from sort of ICT 15 confluences, it is hard to come away from that and start keeping it simple again. but you need to. What app do you use, bro? Trying to get into it. This is TradingView, bro. Yeah, this is TradingView. Yo, Tom. Good to see you again, mate. Yeah, good to see you again. Yeah, there's a bit, this is a range here on the 30, but there is a little bit of structure to the downside as well. Let me have a look at these. Can you show the 5-minute time frame? I mean, that's the 5-minute, but it's looking a bit pointless right now. There's nothing much on the 5. Not until we get a breakout. Naz is doing anything here? Nah. Waiting for an entry. Yeah, like I say, there's not been much really. I've not really been trading London session this week just because it's like coming into Christmas and the New Year. But I thought I'd just jump on for an hour yesterday and an hour today on the live just to trade a little bit of the US session. Nothing crazy. What age did I start? I started at 18. Yeah, and I was unprofitable for about 4 years, and I lost about 20 to 25,000 before I started making money. So yeah, but I didn't give up. Most people give up, but I don't mind. That's the competition. Like, people just give up super easy. Like, I don't care about them. Like, if they want to give up, just give up. Whatever. I'll just continue to work and make money. Why trade end of December? Why not? Why not? Why not trade end of December? No volume, lots of manipulation. Alex, have you got 5 years of back-tested data to tell me that I shouldn't be, or you should or shouldn't be trading in December? Send me a spreadsheet of 5 years of data telling me why you shouldn't be trading in December, and then I'd be like, okay, no problem. If you can't, then there's no point to it. You've got no valid point. Because I can tell you I do. So I know that December's absolutely fine. Yeah, as well. Like, look at the ranges as well. I mean, look at the, like, 100 tick ranges are fine to trade. And like the daily as well. The daily's been on a mad one. I mean, maybe a little bit of manipulation, yeah, but I mean, I only need a little piece of that, and it's pushed like 500 ticks. In for sure. What's your problem? What do you mean? What's my problem, bro? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's the thing, Alex, man. Like, you know, if you understand that it doesn't, if it's low volume for your strategy and stuff, like for me, it's fine. I mean, December, I've taken like 5 payouts, like over 3K. You know, if I didn't trade it, I'd be 3K less off, or just over 3K less off. You know, my back testing and forward testing tells me that December's fine. Just trade it as normal. Just take valid positions, maybe reduce risk a little bit if you want to, but other than that, just stick to the same. Just stick to the same strategy. Joel's made 3K this month, so yeah, literally. Yeah. I think it's over 3K. I think it's like 3.6K or something this month. On very small risk as well, like, Yeah. But maybe if I can get a closure below this white level, then yeah, I'm gonna be looking for continuations down. Can you explain? Yo, Dre man, how's it going? Welcome. Can you explain break and retest? I don't trade break and retests, but I mean, it's basically when price closes below a level just like this and comes to retest it. The problem with trading break and retests is that it's very, very retail. And a lot of traders who trade break and retests get liquidated before the real move. Okay. And that's a big problem with break and retest traders. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but what I'm saying, a lot of them struggle with it because, you know, they get faked out before the real move. So let's just say a break and retest trader will be looking for a closure below. They'll be looking for a retest of this level for price to push down. So they'll be looking for sells here, and they'll have the stop loss just above the level or above a high, looking for this play down. And what will happen? Price will come, liquidate, take all their stop orders before the continuation down. So they really miss the move all the time. And I noticed this when I was doing it like 5 years ago. You'd get liquidated before the real move. So for me personally, I try to catch the breakout and this move here. So can you see? I'm trying to catch the move as it's breaking out. So I don't care about the retest, because by the time price is retested, I'm already in and out the move in profit. Okay, I've already profited here. Anybody trading the break and retest, possibly getting liquidated before the real move down. And then guess what? If it breaks out again here, I'm just going to look to take this piece. Okay, just like I did here. I'm not trying to trade retests because it's just a big trap. This doesn't work, by the way. What do you mean, bro? What's Reese saying here? But yeah, break and retest as a strategy. Not saying it doesn't work. You know, some people will have success with it. But I mean, the sort of standard way or the beginner's way to trade break and retests, you know, a lot do struggle with it. It's just very retail. You need to understand, if you're looking at, say, baby pips, or if you're looking at a basic Forex strategy like PDF or something, whatever they're showing you, you want to be looking to trade into where them stop losses are. Because a lot of the time, them areas where they're telling you to put the stop loss, or where they're telling you to put the stop loss, they're just big areas of liquidity. And that's all I do, is I look to just trade into them highs and lows. This is gold, mate. This is gold. Guys, yes, I do have a free Telegram. The free Telegram link's in the TikTok bio. Yeah. Yeah, the free Telegram link is in the TikTok bio. You think it'll do no all-time high? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. But that's the thing, guys. Something you'll learn about, something you'll know or you'll see with me is I'm not trying to predict all-time highs, or I'm not trying to predict what the market's going to do. I'll simply let the market come to me, and I'll just take a little piece. I'd rather react to a little piece than try to predict the next big move. You know, I think a lot of people who are trying to predict too much, you know, they end up being attached to that sort of prediction, and then they end up sticking to it, selling here, selling, and they just blow their account. What do I offer in the free Telegram? The free Telegram's just like my links and maybe some results and stuff. I mean, join it if you want. It's free. I post the live links in there as well. What's your opinion on trading through news? I personally don't trade through news. Nah. No, I don't trade like 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after news. Reason for it, just because like when I was looking through my journal, you know, especially with the stop losses that I use, not like the bigger stop losses, news, it doesn't matter where your stop loss is, you're likely to get wicked out. What if I were already in a position? If I'd managed it and I were break even, yeah, I'd leave it running. Hello, bro. Yo. Vinod, welcome. There's news in 35. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Why are you trading this close to liquid? Why are you trading this close to Xmas? Nothing moves. Really? Like, probably one of the biggest moves we've had on gold, and then like since October. Are you looking at the same chart as me, Bobby? Are you looking at like a meme coin or something? I think Bobby might trade meme coins. Or maybe like USDT stablecoin. If you're looking at like a stablecoin, then yeah, it's not really going to move anytime. I mean, good try though, man. Good try. So let's see what this 15 close is like anyway. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I do need to go in like 50 minutes, so we can see if I can catch a quick position before I head off. Maybe this 15-minute closure here on Nasdaq. Or maybe this 30 closure for sells down. I do understand that we are at a big level here, so we'll see. Yo, Kyle, good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you, man. Some people don't know. Yeah. No, I'm only joking, guys. It's only banter, don't worry. I'm not being serious. Like, put in what you want, I don't care. Any questions, anything, whatever, it's all good. What's my strategy? I use breakouts. Yeah, I trade breakouts. Everyone's got a problem with me today. You're making me... Yeah, literally, come on for free value. I don't, like, come on for an hour just to give some free value back, and that's it. It's all good, man. I mean, after trading, like, for a year and a half on YouTube and TikTok, you kind of get used to it. I mean, I'm going to see how this 15 can close here. If this 15 can close bearish enough, I'd expect Nasdaq to potentially continue pushing down. That would be the idea. Okay, so you can see that we're currently taking some highs here. If I can close bearish, then yeah, I'll be looking for continuations. And then if I were going to be looking for buys again on Nas, it'd be back above this level. Yeah, so currently the range on Nas would look something like this. See how it breaks out of this. Likewise, mate. Nice car. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, guys on YouTube, if you want to watch the full screen, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. Yeah, Joe Trades on YouTube. Gold looks better now. Yeah, let's see. Just no recent grab, really. Who said there were no volume? 70 tick 15-minute candle. Oh, did I? Yeah, you guys on TikTok, I meant. Yeah, guys on TikTok, if you want to watch the full screen, head over to Joe Trades on YouTube. Yeah. I'm actually liking this Nasdaq sells if we can get below here. Like a quick little spike down into these lows. Because I'd expect with Nasdaq here, anybody buying Nas, you know, anybody buying Nasdaq from this level, I'd expect them to have their stop losses down here. So I'm just going to be looking for sells into these lows and then potentially down into these lows, maybe into more of this gap to the left. So let's see how the 15 closes. Maybe I can take some sells down. Might be like a quick little sell and then done, but let's see. How do you know when the candle's going to close? It depends what time frame you're on, mate. So you can see to the right, like I'm on the 15 here. So every 15, the candle will close. And you can see the highest point, the lowest point, and the current price it closed at, or the price it closed at. So this is the highest point it were at. This will be the lowest point it were at. And wherever the body actually closes, that will be the area which price closed at. So it tells you three things. Is that gold? Yeah, this is gold, mate. Yeah, so I use the 15, I use the 15, 30 and hourly. You think it's going to go up or down? Don't know. Let's see. How many countries have I traveled and traded? Quite a few. I mean, like Spain, Portugal, obviously the UK because I'm from here. Thailand, Bali, Kuala Lumpur. I know Bali's not a country, but Indonesia, like Bali, I went to Bali. Vietnam. Yeah, quite a few. I was in Thailand for like a year though. Yeah, I was in Thailand for like a year. So mainly Thailand. I was in Vietnam for like 6 months. Yeah, Vietnam's class. Vietnam's really nice. You know, the thing is, like, when you do actually, if you want to get profitable in trading, just work hard. And then when you actually start seeing payouts, because that's what I did. As soon as I got a payout, like 2 or 3 payouts, I literally just quit my job and went traveling. And then I started getting payouts when I left. And I continued to get payouts. And that was like 2.5 years ago. And I started trading when I was 18. So I started trading when I was 18 because I always had the goal of freedom. I always had that goal that I wanted freedom. And I thought trading was the way to do it. And when I started, I just didn't stop. I got profitable when I was like 22, going on to 23. So after like 4 years, 3-4 years, And then, yeah, I left the UK. Which is my favorite place? Ooh. They've all got pros and cons, mate. They've all got their own... They've all got pros and cons. Like, not... I haven't really got, like, a favorite. Probably Thailand. Vietnam's up there as well. Vietnam's really nice. Vietnam's really nice. Bali's good as well, but... Yeah, Bali isn't my favorite. Yeah, I use breakout strategy. Breakouts. Favorite pair? Gold. Yeah, gold. I'm going to Vietnam in 2 months. Very nice. Yeah, you'll love it. Whereabouts are you going? I was in Nha Trang. Yeah, Nha Trang is crazy. Like, Nha Trang and Da Nang, they're so clean and built up and stuff. They're amazing. Been to Colombia? No, I haven't, mate. I haven't. See what Naz is doing here. Yeah, Naz isn't closing strong enough just yet. Bora Bora? No, I haven't. No. I'm going to do a bit of Europe in the new year. Yeah. I'm going to go to a few places in Europe in the new year. So, like, February, I'm going to go traveling again. That's the great thing about trading. I've been in the UK for summer, staying here for Christmas, the new year, and then guess what? Because I've learned and I've learned something that I can do anywhere in the world. Simple as that. I can just go and travel and live and see it. Like, actually live life instead of begging your boss to give you a week's holiday. Staying in hostels? No, I've actually never stayed in a hostel. I just got like a 2-bed apartment or something. Like you can get like decent villas in Bali for like with like a private pool, or like you can get like private villas in Bali for like £1,000, £1,500 a month, which isn't bad at all, really. Might have gone up a little bit, so maybe like 1,500 a month, which is good. And then you can get some crazy ones for like 2 or 3K. Joe, if it closes below your level, are you looking for that? Yes, I am, mate. If it closes below this level, I'm looking for sells down into these lows here. But I mean, you can see how much it's struggling. Support, it's struggling. Why are you living my life? Because I worked hard. Like, guys, how many of you would lose loads of money for 3 to 4 years before making money? I can tell you right now, not half of you. Well, at least not half of you. Like, people quit after like 2 weeks and they expect to live a life of freedom. It's never going to happen. I mean, you gotta find something that works and stick with it. Simple as that. Yeah, me too. I lost about 25K in about 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, I lost about 25K in 3 years. Exactly, man. It's just lessons. If you lose, it's just lessons. I always knew that. I always knew what I could do with trading. And it's as simple as that. Is that Ergun? He's here. What a guy. Legend, bro. I thought I realized it was you. Let's go. Yo, Ashton, bro. Good to see you, man. Gold, Joe. Yeah, this is Nas. Let's have a look at gold. Oh, yeah, gold broke out on the 15. There's no recent grab, but it has broke out on the 15. I'd expect this to continue pushing now. Yeah, I would expect this to continue pushing as it's broken out. Yeah, I kind of missed that. We were talking about other stuff. What am I trading? Yeah, I'm not taking this position. I've missed it. Yeah, I mean, I would expect it to continue pushing though. You know, you've got a decent range there, like 30, 40 ticks. Yo, Tom, good to see you, man. Oh, let me have a look at some of these comments from before. Yeah, I'm not entering it, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not entering buys here. There's cleaner positions. Trust me. Do I expect it to push higher after this strong 15 close? Of course, but I can't execute something that's already pushed up and down like 45 ticks. The only thing I can really do here is maybe take a buy off this support on Nasdaq if this 15 can close bullish. We are getting close to that news, but we'll see. Depends how this 15 closes. Yes, I have got... Yeah, guys, if you want to join the mentorship, go and apply for it. You can apply in the TikTok bio. So if you go onto my profile from here, press the link in the TikTok bio and press the second one down, it will say one-to-one mentorship. Go and apply for the mentorship there and I will be in touch. Okay? It takes like 2 minutes. So go and do it and you can get inside the mentorship that way. And let me get this up. Tom, good to see you, man. Welcome. Is gold pushing or is it following? Yeah, look at that. That's what we expected, didn't we? I mean, we kind of expected it, but I can't execute something that's already gone. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. Yeah, let me turn this heating off quickly. To be honest with you, if I had a recent grab on this, I probably would be in this trade now. But the fact that there's no recent grab on the 15, I can't really take it. Bro said no volume. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, there is clearly volume. Just grab that little oh, wow. My throat. Can tell I'm getting sick, can't you? Not a bad time to get sick. Yeah, we needed to turn that heating off. One sec. Right, we're good. Grab that little gold buy. Thanks to you, man. Yeah, all good, man. I mean, it's left a double top, so I'm still looking for buys. Let's see. Which site, bro? This is Trading View. Yeah, this is Trading View. To be honest with you, maybe the 15 sells on Nasdaq, but we are on that news. We'll see. Yeah, let's see. Am I looking to take sells on Nasdaq if it closes back within the range? No, because it's left a perfect double top above. I mean, if it took this liquidity to the left, then yeah, but it hasn't done, so I can't. News coming, yeah, we got news in 9 minutes. The only thing I can really say is if Nasdaq can see how this 15 closes on Nasdaq, maybe take a trade straight after news, but we'll see. What news is it? I think it's prelim. Let me double check. Yeah, it is. It's GDP. Yeah, GDP, yeah. Yeah, guys, smash a follow on this account as well. Appreciate it. If you're on the YouTube, drop a thumbs up or smash the like on the YouTube as well, guys. Appreciate you all. If you're new to the YouTube as well, we've hit 2.4k subs as well. That's insane. I appreciate you all. How much money did I start with? Not much. I was like an apprentice when I first started. But I wasn't scared to lose money. That's something that's some like sort of positive that I had when I was trading. I wasn't really scared to lose money. I'm not saying it's a good thing because you can be a little bit like sort of reckless with buying accounts, but I always knew that if I'm buying an account and I'm losing it, or if I'm buying a mentorship, or if I'm anything that's going to help me progress in trading, I always knew that it was going to help me in the long run. I wasn't bothered about getting someone to teach me something that was going to teach me it quicker. I wasn't bothered about buying an account and failing it because I knew that I was going to learn lessons from it. Okay, I always knew that the end goal was to be profitable and make like have like 10, 15, 20k months, which I do now. So it's just sort of like a pay for the lessons type of thing. I wasn't really bothered about it. Liquidity. Yeah, it's a good one. Hey Joe, what's up? Roy, good to see you, man. Welcome. Which prop firm do I trade with? Join the free Telegram in the TikTok bio, mate. It's in there. Head over to the link in the TikTok bio and the free Telegram's there. Yeah, news in 6 minutes. Let's see. I mean, I could see gold pushing down here, but it's left a perfect double top to go and get taken. Like, look at how clean that double top is. There's so much liquidity sitting up here. I'd be very surprised if that doesn't get taken on news. Something like this. Stops below the range. Trade it into all-time highs again. 1-to-1. That's what we're doing. Oh, we do like what the gurus do. Something like this. W's in the chat. Yeah, I'd expect them double tops to get taken, to be fair. Depending on if it can, you know, maybe react from this level to push higher, but I'm not taking that just yet. I'm going to see how this news plays out 4 or 5 minutes and then go from there. Yeah, gold didn't take that target, unfortunately. It didn't take it, so I'm going to be looking to buy into these highs up here. Gold isn't good today, bro. Yeah, man. It's nothing set up, but, I mean, it's not been too bad. There's been some decent moves. We'll see. Where am I from? I'm from the UK, mate. Yeah, from the UK. Yeah, I'm only on here for an hour today, guys, and then I'll be back on after Christmas. How many accounts do I copy? Currently, I've got like 8 funded accounts. But I'm only trading like 2 or in December. I've only traded my live account and these Traderify accounts. And I got a payout on Top Step as well. I know your accent is from the UK. What do you mean? Like, where am I from? From the UK. Near Manchester. Does equity... I've never even tried equity edge, to be honest with you, man. Do you have a channel to copy your trades? No, I'm a mentor, mate. I mentor people to learn my strategy and become profitable and become really good traders. Not to just be spoon-fed. I mean, you can join the mentorship if you want. But yeah. When am I back? No, I'll be back end of the month. I'll be back on... I'll tell you when the next live will be. The next live will be... on the 29th. How much is the mentorship? It depends what you need. It depends what you need. The best thing to do is go and apply for it. Go and apply and we'll be in touch. I mean, see if you're a fit. Or just drop me a message. I'll send you... If you want to drop me a message on here, drop me a message on here and I'll send you the link to go and apply for the mentorship. If that's easier for you. Am I good at teaching beginners? Yeah, any level, actually. I mean, I've had people come in straight from me, straight from, like, not trading at all. And there's people who need help from when they're, like, 2 years or 3 years in. They need to strip it back and start from fresh and keep it simple. It doesn't matter what sort of level you're at. At every level I've taught. Send, right? I'll put it in here as well, guys, for those in the YouTube. One sec. Let me get the link. Is that it? Yeah, there. Right, guys. That if you want to, guys on YouTube, the link's there if you want to apply for the mentorship. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you don't have to be from the UK. I mean, I've got guys in the mentorship from America, Australia, UK. Like, I'm never in the UK for like 12 months of the year. I'm in the UK for like 6 months a year. The other 6 months, I'm like in other places in Europe or Asia. Yeah, let's see what this news does. I mean, I'm going to watch this 15 after news and maybe I can take some positions because the next 15 is likely to set up. I mean, if it can break below this level, it's likely to set up. How do I mark my resistance and support? Very, very simple, okay? What I wait for, guys, if you want to keep it simple to find support and resistance, for resistance it's a bullish and bearish candle, and for support it's a bearish and bullish candle. Can you see? So for support, bearish, bullish, that makes your support. Resistance, bullish, bearish, that makes your resistance. Okay, and that's all I use. You can see here, look, support, bearish, bullish, support, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish. Just a quick little tip there. Yeah, I'm going to watch this 15 close and go from there, guys, okay? What time am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this 15 closure, and then I'm going to be looking to see if it gives me a valid entry and go from there. How many entries did I place? I haven't taken a trade, mate. I haven't taken a trade. I mean, the only thing I can really see is maybe trying to buy the break of this high for a half risk buy is like a risky news trade. I don't mind that. Let's just put a buy stop on here. If this reflips bullish, then I'll be in it. But I mean, how many ticks is that? 18 ticks. First management point is like 8, 13. It's not really worth it. Why 15, not the 5? Because I'm a 15, 30-minute trader. I mean, you can use my strategy on the 5, but I don't use it personally. I mean, let's see how this 5 closes. I think 15 could continue pushing higher here, especially on news. Especially, look at this. It's coming into this huge level of support here. The 15 closed bullish, the 5 did. I mean, if this reflips bullish, it's likely to continue pushing. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then look to maybe take a trade on Nasdaq. Like I say, it's key to stay patient, especially time of the year. You know, last full trading day for me. I'll be back on the 29th, okay? Is he not allowed to say what he's trading? Yeah, I am. I just don't see every comment. I mean, there's like 100 every minute. So I'm trading gold, Nasdaq and gold. But you can see Debbie. Can you see here? It says US 100. That's Nasdaq. And if I switch, it'll say XAU USD. That's gold. Okay. So yeah, so let's see how this 15 closes, guys. Let's see how this 15 closes. Go from there. NQ go up? Nah, I'm not trading until this closure. I mean, there's potential if it closed bullish, but I need to wait. I'm actually more interested to try and sell into this gap. So if the 15 can close bearish, then what's my thought on ES? Yeah, we can have a look at MES in a minute. Let's have a look. I mean, the thing with ES here is you're coming into a bit of a level of structure. Look, can you see you've got resistance, support. You're just coming back into that support level. So the problem is that if you come into this level you're likely to maybe have a bit of a reaction. So I wouldn't really be looking to sell until I can get below this level. If I can get below this level, then yeah, potential sells. But this is an area where price could react from and continue pushing. I'd wait for that closure on the 15, and then there's potential sells down. Same with Nasdaq, really. I'm waiting for this 15 closure on Nasdaq to potentially take some sells. Got to be really careful, especially with the, like I've said, December. Just use lower risk. Yeah, get that lower risk on. Half your risk at least. Yeah, look at Nas here. I think the next 15 could push down too, but we'll see. Not really trying to predict a sell-off here just yet. Not until the 15 can close. I mean, if the 15 can close bearish, then yeah, I'll take some sells maybe into like fill up this gap here. Yeah, I've got to head off in 15 minutes. I'm just gonna see if what's gold and Nazi's gonna do on this in 7 minutes. Yeah, I got somewhere to be. Taking those targets, hopefully it keeps pushing. Yeah, we'll see. Anybody take these sells? I mean, what the best possible thing here is this 15 clause is around like where it is, and I can take sells down into wick fill. Because all Naz is doing here is leaving a wick fill. So I'm gonna see how the 15 clause is. Maybe if there's some targets I can take sells. If not, then we'll see. Smashed him. What is this guy doing? Absolute. What are you doing? Official. What's that, man? That is not my thing. Bro, that is not my telly. Yeah, I just did them, bro. Nice one. Candle is crazy. Yeah, look at it. Nah, I don't trade ICT, mate. I don't trade ICT or SMC. I trade breakouts. So basically, as soon as this when this starts breaking out, I'm looking for sells down into my targets. I mean, gold's coming to this sort of level here. Bit of structure, rejected it. Let's see how the 15 closes now. The last thing I can really take is, you know, I wanted these sells on Nasdaq, but I haven't caught it. The only thing I can really do is try and buy gold on this next 15 into this double top. because that double top is where the liquidity is sitting. So, you know, if this 15 can close bullish, then I'll just take some buys. Stops on the lower of that candle, looking for the continuation. Just to see if it's going to have a quick push higher. Joe, I got a question. Yeah, go for it, man. Do you trade without a stop loss? No. No, I always trade with an SL. Yeah, definitely. The worst thing, yeah, don't think that you can trade without a stop loss. Like one trade can wipe out your account. Yeah, always have a stop loss. Always. But guys, I'm gonna have to head off now. I don't think gold's gonna set up here. Yeah, I don't think gold's gonna set up here, so I'm gonna have to head off. Check Sol. Stay blessed, yeah, you too. Yeah, guys, join the free Telegram, link in the TikTok bio, okay? I might be posting some stuff in there today. So head over to the link in the TikTok bio and join the free Telegram, okay? But gold isn't really doing much here. Gold's in this range. What I would say is wait for a breakout of this range, okay? Wait for gold to sort of break out and confirm what it wants to do. So for me, if I can get a break above this level or rejection, I'm going to be looking for buys. If I can break below, I'll be looking for sells down. All right? And then obviously if we can break out, then I can look for them buys. See you in the mentorship. Yeah, you too, Josh. See you there, bro. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm watching these levels here. Wait, let's see if this 15 closes bullish first. But yeah, that is the plan, guys. So if price rejects this level, I'm going to be looking for half risk buys. If price rejects this level, I'm looking for sells. If it breaks out, for example, breaks above, I'm looking for buys. If it breaks below, I'm looking for sells. Wait, this might close bullish yet. Let's see. I mean, it's got 30 seconds. What platform are you streaming? This is OBS. Yeah, guys, there's no closure here. There's no trading here. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for. Waiting for gold to react from these levels or break out, and then I can trade. I do like buys if they can set up into these highs, or sells on breakouts below. All right. But yeah, guys, if you want to join the one-to-one mentorship and you're on YouTube, the link is in the chat. You can see it, one-to-one mentorship. Go and fill out the form. No Discord, Casper. I've got a free Telegram, bro. If you want to join a free group that I've got. But yeah, guys, peace out, guys on YouTube. I'm off. I've got somewhere to be now. Much love. Bye bye. Yeah, guys on TikTok, I've got a free Telegram in the TikTok bio if you want to join it. If you want to join the mentorship, link is in the TikTok bio.